Hello followers! So we are back in Phoenix. We were here for a wedding so only a very short time. Don't have a ton of time to explore, but of course I have to get some exploring in. So today I am at Papago Park. I'm gonna hike up to the Hole in the Rock, which is a super short hike and it's a very popular little nature trail. But I'm being a super tourist because I don't have anything else to do while the guys golf. So I am going to hike up there and I'm going to play with some 35mm photos. I am using a 400 ISO film, but I'm pushing it to 800 if you're curious. So we'll see how these photos turn out and how the site goes. Let's go. This trail I'm on is super easy to follow. There's rocks on both sides. My destination can be seen in the not very far distance. There are little table things over here. Look at the baby saguaros. They're so small compared to their older relatives. But yeah, super easy trail. It is a nature trail, so there are little information things along it. This one is for a Cristo? I can't pronounce that, but there it is. Excuse the audio again. I've managed to break a second mic in as many videos, but this is the ascent up to the hole. Alright, so the hole in the wall is neat, but I'm not 100% sure that it's worth it for the sheer amount of people. It's ridiculous the amount of people that were there. And this is a Friday afternoon, or actually, this is a Friday morning. So if you do come here, it is a short hike. It's not too steep, it's a little rocky once you get to climbing, but there it's really popular, stupid popular. And a lot of small children, so just be aware. Alright, after the chaos that was the hole in the wall, I am hiking the double butte loop trail that is also in Papago Park. So we'll see how it goes. So far it's really pretty and it's a whole lot quieter. Just look how pretty! I think this is going to be good for some good black and white photography. So Papago Park is in the middle of the city. There's a big road over there, but here is the Big Butte, on the Two Butte Loop. Over there in the distance is a little sitting area with a picnic table. In here is the Small Butte. So, about to walk around it. And in the distance, you can see the air traffic control tower of the airport. So, climbing the butte is not part of the Two Buttes Trail. It just circles around the bases. But I couldn't come here and not climb. So I'm at the top of the Small Butte, and the view is pretty fantastic. Oh, it's also rather narrow where I'm currently standing. There we go. Isn't it cool? Ah. Now to go into a cave. And small cave, but cave nonetheless. While exploring Scottsdale yesterday, we found a shop that had some cool vintage postcards. So I'm going to send these off. If postcards are something you are interested in receiving, make sure to check out my Patreon. Alright, so the Papago Park was gorgeous yesterday. I really loved the double butte hike and taking some little offshoots to climb the butte, at least a small one. And today we are going to a museum here in Scottsdale. So I hope I can record in there. We'll find out. Alright, so the Western Spirit Scottsdale Museum of the West is filled with a ton of art from both local artists and other artists from around the US, and even some stuff from like British artists that's upstairs, but a lot of it's still from like some of these artists are still living, so I don't feel comfortable showing like the paintings or the photography, but there is some cool stuff like this beautiful sculpture garden and some other Western collection pieces like saddles, weapons, old soul gambling pieces like Pharaoh that I will show. But this is a fantastic museum. It is a little expensive, but there's active collections here from artists. There's beautiful pottery from the Hopi people. Yeah, it's a really pretty museum. There's a ton of different mediums on the art. There's acrylic. There's some acrylic turned or oil turned digital that like it's the same picture, but it's in different times of day and such. Really neat. There's watercolor, there's gouache, there's ink, there's graphite, there's obviously sculptures made of different materials. It's just really cool museum. overall, this was a fantastic, if short, trip. I would love to go back and do some additional hiking in both Phoenix and around in the surrounding areas such as Sedona. But the part that I did get to do was fun. It had some really great views. The museum was really cool. And just exploring Scottsdale was neat. I got the chance to take some great photos, and I got to see this little owl. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next adventure.